Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Divine Designs by Dee. If this is your first time visiting, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you are coming back, if you are a subscriber and you're coming back to visit, thank you. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for my up and coming video. Hey guys, what I am going to attempt to make today is I'm going to try to make a tobacco basket, and my first attempt was a fail. So let me show you guys what I did. I tried to do it with sticks and it just didn't come out right. I did the inside first and then I did the outside. I think I should have did the outside then the inside. So this is my first attempt. So I'm going to attempt to make it again, but I'm going to do the outside first and then I'm going to work on the inside. But first I'm going to get my I'm going to get my sticks out, and I've already marked them. I've already cut them. I got the rulers from Home Depot, and they came 3 to a pack. And then I also have some of the fat craft sticks that you get from Walmart, and then I have the ones that you get from the Dollar Tree. And I also had this wood here, and it's like a slat, and I believe it was 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches, and it was long, so it was probably like maybe like 8 feet long. But I cut it down. I cut it down to this, but it was previously cut down to like 6 feet, so I cut it down from 6 feet to these little slacks right here. So this is what I have. So I have my little rulers here that my husband was graciously to cut for me on our saw. So I'm going to line these up here using my little mat here. I have several of these. I'm going to make sure this. Nope. Let me see which one. Okay, so I want it to kind of stick out a little bit over the edge. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay these down first, and I'm going to go from there. That's what I'm going to do. Just trying to measure it up. Okay, I have 5 of these. So I'm just trying to measure these in here. Make sure I get a even amount of distance between each one of them. And I am using the top of my mat here and the bottom of my ruler at the bottom right here to make sure that I at least get these two, the first two, straight. So now what I'm going to do is how I'm going to measure to make sure I got them right in the middle. I'm going to put these here, and that's going to help me out tremendously to make sure I have even amounts. See, and that helped me out perfect. So now what I want to do is I'm going to take these sticks here, and I'm going to attempt to glue them on here. So I'm going to cut these, cut the roundness off of them before I stick them together. Make sure that they are even. From here to here. Okay. Looks like I got a good little Okay guys, I went on and I put the side together. I did all the sides. I did all the trim work around the sides. So all this is done here. And I went on and I measured everything that I'm going to do the other side. I decided to put it on the outside instead of the inside because I wanted to make it smooth here in case I wanted to sit something on it and I didn't want it to have like a ripple effect on the inside. So I'm going to glue these here on the outside here. So I have them laid out and I have them marked where I want them and the spaces I want between them. And I kind of eyeball these. Let me see. I didn't use these because I wanted these a little bit wider. So I'm really not going to use these spacers here. I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. And I think that looks good. So I'm going to sit these on here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue down, and I'm using my wood glue, my well bond glue. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. And then I'm going to put some right here. Now I'm going to put some right here where my finger is. I got another slat right there. Okay, so now I'm going to set it down on my lines that I've made. So I'm going to let this dry here. I'm going to put some weight on this and give this probably about an hour to dry, and then I'll be back. Okay guys, so this is how my basket turned out. Well, actually it's not a basket, but it's called a tobacco basket. But this is how it came out, and I went outside and I sprayed it. but I'm going to paint it also with some ivory. And so this is the final product. This is the final look that you guys are going to see, but you'll see it when I get ready to hang it up in my kitchen with the rest of my decor that I'm going to be making the rest of the week. So you guys stay tuned. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And please share my videos. It helps YouTube notice me. And you guys, thanks for watching. Have a good night. Be safe. I have this mirror. Then I have two of these here that I got from the thrift store, and I paid $1.98 for them. And they are 12-inch rounds, and it's canvas. And I have two of those. I also have some of this little I don't know what to call this. I guess it's this. I found it at Hobby Lobby in the in the ribbon section where the wedding is, the wedding section. So I guess you can say this is like a metal ribbon, I would say, I guess. And then also I have these glass beads here. And I have 28 of them. I have 28 of these. And then I have 4 of these drawer pulls. I have I got these off of Amazon, and I think they came like 12. I think they were like, they came in a bag like this, and it was 10 cabinet knobs. That's what they're called. So I got those. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out here, which I've already done on one. I cut this out. I'm going to set my mirror to the side. So just pretend that this is cut out already. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this ribbon here, and I'm going to wrap this around here. I'm going to wrap this ribbon around here. And it's going to look like this. And then once I get it to where it needs to be measured out and the right size, I'm going to cut it. And then I'm going to take some of these I have some tacks in here somewhere. I'm going to take some of these little white tacks here, and what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start poking them in these little holes right here. I don't know if you can see it. There's little holes on the side of here that I'm going to stick the thumbtacks in, and I'm just going to hammer them in there. I'm just going to hammer those in there. So for video purposes, voila, I've already done that. I've already took the hole out, and I've already started putting the tacks on, but I'm going to finish. So the only thing that I'm doing is I'm finding the hole, and I am hammering that in. And so go do another one. So I did pretty much all of them off camera, but I did want to show you guys what I did. It's really easy, so it's nothing really hard to do that I needed to do step by step on, because it was really easy. So you can see I have the tacks, and I didn't put the tacks in every hole. I did like every other hole. So that's what I did. So then I have this part here. Okay, and then this is my end part, and I'm not gonna put that together until I put my other piece on. So what I'm going to do with this piece is, first I'm going to paint this. Let me go ahead on and paint this while I have the top off of it, because once I put the top on it, it's going to be hard to get to it. So let me get my paint, and I think I'm going to use some white Waverly paint. Let's see what else I have here. I have a cashew, and I have ivory. I think I'm gonna use ivory. Yeah, let me do ivory. And again, I'm using stuff that I already had. I didn't buy this like yesterday or anything. It's something that I had in my stash. Also, that goes for these. I didn't order these like off of Amazon recently. I've been having them. And I've been having these because I got these last year before I even started my YouTube channel. So mostly everything that I have here is something that I already had in my stash. That includes this ribbon as well. So I'm going to go ahead on and paint these. And I'm not too worried about it getting on there, but I want to make it as smooth as possible, so I'm trying not to get it on there. I want to get it as close as I can. So what are you guys working on for since you guys are, everybody's being quarantined? Leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys are working on. I know you guys are tired of being at home, because I am too. Even though I don't have a job, but still, I still like to go out to the thrift stores and go out to Dollar Trees and the Habitat. And I did catch the Habitat before it closed. I was in there last week, and they were saying that it was there last week that they were going to be open for a while. So I am working on some stuff for my kitchen. I'm getting ready to revamp some of my signage in there and some of my pictures that I have on top of my shelves in there. So that's what I'm going to start working on after this project. So that's what you'll see in my next DIYs. I'm going to be doing a couple of my Christmas picture, I mean not Christmas, my kitchen pictures in my kitchen. Just to update some of the pictures, the verbiage. I'm going to make a couple of signs. And then I'm going to use some of the signage that's already in there. I'm just going to clean it up. So you guys will see that coming up this week. And then as soon as we can get out of this quarantine stuff, we have a big project going on in our house. But I'm not going to say anything about it right now, because I don't want to jinx it. So stay tuned for that. So I got this pretty much covered on the inside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint this part here. I'm not worried about the back. The back is where I'm going to put my legs on, and I really don't want to paint it. And my drawer pulls are going to be my feet for my tray here. So I may end up having to put 2 coats, but I'm going to put this 1 coat on here and let this dry. And then I'll come back after this 1 coat and see if I need to put another coat. And I'll do it off camera if I need to, so you guys won't be having to see me paint. I know everybody knows how to paint by now. Okay, so I have that, and I'm gonna let this dry. Like I said, I have attached the other one on the bottom, the one with the canvas on it, and it's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that it's leveled in there. Then I'm going to take my tacks, I'm going to turn it over so that I know that it won't fall through. And I did go ahead on and paint the bottom of this. So I'm going to take my tacks, I'm going to do the exact same thing as I did to the bottom. I'm going to put a few tacks around here just to make sure it doesn't slide through. So again, I'm just sticking them in the hole. So it looks like it's pretty stable. It's not going in and out anymore. So now this mirror here is going to go on top of here. And it's going to look like this. What I do now is I want to put my legs on here. And I'm going to put E6000. I'm going to use my E6000 to put this on in a little hot glue. Let me grab my E6000 or my fix-all here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I just tried to measure to make sure these is in the same spot. And let me get some Windex and clean my mirror. And I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to go ahead on and put my E6000 around here. No wax, I believe. That's what it kind of looks like. I'm just taking my little razor blade and scraping it off to make sure I get all of that off before I put my Windex on here. Take the little black dots off the back of it. So this is going to look like this. I'm going to put some weight on this and let this dry, and then I'll be back. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I am taking my little metallic, I think it's silver paint, and I'm just taking it, I hope you guys can see it, and I'm going around the sides right here, which I should have done, and I'm painting the tacks. Painting the text on there. And I should have painted the board. I didn't know if I was going to paint it silver, but I decided to paint it silver after I put this on. This was a winging it kind of DIY. So now I'm going back to fill in what I should have done at the beginning, but it's okay. So I'm just painting around. And I'm sure I'm going to have to go back and put another coat on here, which is fine. And then I'm going to let this dry, and then once this dry, I'm going to put my crystals on. And you'll see what I'll do to those in a second once these dry. The power of video, you guys will not have to wait. But I will, because I have to wait till they dry. So I'm going to go ahead on and finish painting around these, which I've already done most of them. I've already painted most of the tacks. So I'm going to go back and put a second coat on those. And then I'll be back. Those legs look so pretty on this. But this is what it looks like so far. I had to put something on top of it and put that on the mirror. But I'll be back. So stay tuned. So I'm taking my little crystals here. And I'm putting a little E6000 around the rim here. And I don't want to flaw my piece, so I'm not putting a lot of glue on it, but I am putting a little dab of hot glue just to give it an immediate hold at the bottom here. So I'm going to continue this and then I'll be back. Okay guys, this is the final look. I finally finished it. And this is what it looks like. I hadn't, it's still kind of wet, so I don't want to put anything on it yet. I'm going to let it dry overnight, but it came out really, really pretty. But this is the final product. I hope you guys enjoy it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And this is how it came out.